Hi, I'm Teresha Young, Relationship Master Coach, and welcome to your Making Moves Motivation. For today's motivation, I would like you to think about whether you are being decisive. Decisions. Wouldn't it be great if there were some hard and fast rules about decision making? Though there are some interesting reasons that play into why you are unable to make decisions on key things that are affecting your life, your relationships, and your profession or business. Stay tuned because in this video, I am going to give you a quick run through of 5 things stopping you from being a decisive thinker and decision maker. Life rewards action. It requires you to be bold, to have courage, to step into your confidence, and to make a call on your future. You see, you either make a decision or you don't, and that is a decision within itself.
Boom.
It requires you to look within yourself and be crystal clear on what you truly want and making the steps in order to achieve it and trusting your gut. Mel Robbins, a well-renowned motivational and keynote speaker and also international best-selling author, says that a key way in order to help you to make decisions is to tap into how it makes you feel. When you are thinking about that decision you have to make, does it make you feel depleted, drained, small, or even stuck? Or does it make you feel excited, energized, expansive, and that there is growth potential? See it this way, you either win or you learn. If you never make a decision, how are you going to be able to form an opinion and a reference point that you can base for comparison? It's better to have given it a go and not succeed rather than to have never given it a go at all. As the quote says, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. So, here are 5 things stopping you from being decisive.
However, before I continue, if you've not already subscribed to this channel, then remember to do so. And turn your notifications on by clicking that bell so you don't miss out on more life-transforming content to live your best life. And if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Now let's get back to today's topic.
1 is you need more practice. Is it possible that you lack the experience of dealing with change in general? Now, this lack of inexperience can spill over into our life, into our work, into our relationships, and it can make people become resistant to change and also to repeat the same choices that they make over and over again. And look, it's very likely that you are going to be venturing out into uncharted territory when it comes to the decisions that you have to make, and this can make anyone feel uncomfortable. However, in order to move into the ease of change, challenge yourself on a regular basis to step outside of your comfort zone and to change the way that you do things, to try new ideas, to try new behaviors. This will help you to become more familiar with the change process. 2 is you are unsure of the consequences. The existence of uncertainty is an unavoidable aspect of life. Now, many people struggle with uncertainty, they struggle with vagueness. Wouldn't it be great if we could make a decision today based on a tomorrow that we could predict with a reasonable amount of certainty? Wouldn't it be awesome if we knew what life would be like in 12 months' time, in 5 years' time, in 10, 15 years' time? However, if you are waiting for certainty in order to commit to a plan of action to achieving your personal goals, you can put and spend your life on hold. You can put your personal goals at risk by missing those opportunities. Accepting probability is just one of those things. However, it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. Now, if you feel that you have made a bad decision, then see it as a way of a valuable lesson and a discovery, new knowledge that you have acquired in order for you to make better quality decisions in the future. 3, you're making too many excuses. Your story are all the excuses that you create about why you can't do something. This then creates an internal hypnotic effect that keeps you stuck. What's your story about your life, about your relationships, about your work, your profession, or perhaps even yourself? What's holding you back? Do any of the following excuses resonate with you? I don't have enough time. Extra time, like money, just doesn't turn up out of thin air. You have to work for it. If finding time and extra time is a struggle for you, then consider getting proactive about making room for the things that matter the most to you. The second excuse is, I have got my expectations too high just by thinking about it. Now, we can become high on the idea of achieving our big vision, attaining our personal goals, and how good it's going to feel when we get it, that whole floating on air type of feeling, and when we've achieved our goals in our life and our relationships, our careers. We can get so built up and fired up that the actual idea of executing it becomes unappealing. Now, these unexecuted ideas can become addictive. So take a step now, take a moment to think about all of the excuses that you are building up to create your story. 4, you're expecting perfection instead of happiness. If you are waiting for things to be perfect, you'll never do anything. Giving up trying to make things to be perfect will save you so much stress and time. It's better to approach decisions with the mindset that acknowledges that life is unpredictable and you simply have to be in action. 5, you're not topping up your emotional bank account. Your return on investment on making the decision is the benefit that will come to you in your life, in your relationships, in your career, whatever it is you are focusing on. The reason, which is sometimes known as your why, is what will drive you towards making a decision. And sometimes people are indecisive because they are not focused on their why. How important is it for you to achieve that goal? How strong enough is your why? Your why nots will always make tomorrow a better day for taking action. Often our why nots are created because we are focused on what we will be losing instead of what we will be gaining from making the decision, the benefits on our life, on our relationships, on our career, whatever it is we are focusing on. So it's said that you often find the things you lose. So it's so important to focus on what you will be gaining. I have created a Making Moves motivation video on how your why will make you fly, and I'll drop a link to how to be committed to your goals in the comment section or description section below. Voila, and there you have it. 5 things stopping you from being decisive are: 1, you need more practice. 2, you're unsure of the consequences. 3, you're making too many excuses. 4, you are expecting perfection instead of happiness. And 5, you're not topping up your emotional bank account. Remember, nothing happens until you decide. Everything depends on your decisions. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Which of the 5 things I've described today resonate with you? What's been one of the best decisions you've made? Let's talk about this. Drop a comment below. Again, I'm Teresha Young, your relationship master coach, and I'm here to help us to connect, evolve, and rise together so that you are truly able to have the fullness of love, life, and relationships that you desire and deserve. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.